In 1979 and 1980, Paul McCartney was surrounded by upstarts. The new wave was sweeping the world. McCartney needed something fresh. The answer was McCartney II.
You just put out a new album. It's a solo album, only your second ever solo album. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, I started recording it after we'd done Back to the Egg. And I was a little bit fed up of doing a studio album and going in and working very correctly and properly, and I fancied just kind of looning around. So I started off by hiring a machine off one of the lads here, which is a very simple thing where I just plugged directly into the back and could just record myself without being too technical. And I just started making up bits and pieces just for my own amusement. And what happened was I was going to keep it 2 weeks, but it ended up being 6 weeks. And I was going to just do a couple of tracks, but it ended up being about 18. So in the end, I played it to a couple of people, and they said, "That's your next album, isn't it?" I said, "No, not really, it's just for my own amusement." They said, "No, that's your next album." So I said, "All right."
You played every single instrument on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Bass, drums, or bass of course.
Yeah, that's
keyboards?
one of them. Yeah, keyboards, yeah. Anything I could get my hands on, really, because as I say, it was just for my own pleasure. So I was really just enjoying getting on this instrument, just playing around till I found a sound on it that I liked. And I just say, okay, now we'll put a bit of this down and try and make something up. So it was done the backwards way from how I normally do it. But I do love playing like all different instruments. I just like that, you know, it's like a hobby for me.